Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 and welcome to another edition of the Jazz Albums Review Series. And today I'm going to be taking a look at another 2021 release, this time from pianist, composer and bandleader Vijay Iyer, who has collaborated with musicians such as Reggie Workman, Henry Threadgill, Wadada Leo Smith, Steve Coleman, Roscoe Mitchell, Craig Taborn, Oliver Lake, Liberty Ellman, Robert Stewart, Martina Roberts, Mike Ladd, DJ Spooky, Burnt Sugar, Pamela Z, and Zakir Hussain, and many more musicians. And the thing with Vijay Iyer is I've always had a lot of respect for him as a piano player and as a composer, but I found a lot of his albums from his catalogue are very up and down, and that's nothing against him, but I just found the music to be, I don't know, really a bit of a hit and miss for me. I just kind of feel like something was missing, and that's nothing against the musicians he plays with. They're all incredibly talented in their own right, but I feel like Vijay Iyer was missing something and looking for his true calling and finding his true voice. And he finally did with this latest album for ECM Records, and this is Uneasy. So this is a trio recording that features Vijay Iyer on piano, and the rhythm section of the lovely and talented Linda Mahan O on bass and longtime collaborator Tyshawn Sorey on drums. And between Linda Mahan O and Tyshawn Sorey, they've played with just about everybody in the jazz scene, and they're still quite young musicians in their own right. Linda Mahan O has played with Steve Wilson, James Morrison, Billy Charles. She's currently a member of the Pat Metheny Quartet with William Simcock and Antonio Sanchez, and she is also a member of the Dave Douglas and Joe Lovano Quintet, and she has also played with Florian Weber, Slide Hampton, T.S. Monk, Nathan Davis, George Calblair, James Morrison, Nishit Ventir, and Joel Farram, and many more other great musicians. And Tyshawn Sorey, who, as I mentioned, is the longtime collaborator and drummer for Vijay Iyer, and he's also played with Wadada Leo Smith, Steve Coleman, Anthony Braxton, John Zorn, Steve Lehman, Pete Robbins, Corey Smythe, Chris Davis, Myra Melford, Dave Douglas, Butch Morris, and many more. Now, for this trio recording of Vijay Iyer, this is three musicians at the top of their game, and for me this is quite possibly Vijay Iyer's best album that he has ever made. Nothing against his other albums that he's made in his catalogue, but for me he really excels himself in a piano trio setting, and the rhythm section of Linda Mahan O and Tyshawn Sorey just sound incredible. So we've got Children of Flint, Compact Breathing, Night and Day, Tuba, Drummer's Song, Augury, Configurations, Uneasy, the title track, Retrofit, and Entrustment. One of the best albums of 2021, and one that really took me by surprise. I knew it was good, but when I actually heard this, I was absolutely blown away by how good this really is. So just have a quick look. So all compositions are written and composed by Vijay Iyer, with the exception of one track by Mike Ladd and a standard by Cole Porter and another one by Jerry Allen. So there's sleeve notes there. There's Vijay Iyer. Top-notch rhythm section, Linda Mahan O and Tyshawn Sorey. Excellent. So I was quite surprised when this trio album came out. I was a little bit skeptical about how good it was going to be, but I'm really glad I bought this. It's a really good album. So the standout tracks for me are Children of Flint, Compact Breathing, Night and Day, the title track, Uneasy, Retrofit, and Entrustment. It's an excellent album from start to finish. I've listened to this a couple of times now since I bought this, and it's just absolutely fantastic, and the production level, as you'd expect from ECM, is just top notch. So there you have it. Vijay Iyer trio with Linda Mahan O and Tyshawn Sorey, Uneasy. Another very strong contender actually for album of the year, and if and when they do play live, I'm definitely going to see these guys because this is just an amazing recording, and I'm hoping Vijay Iyer keeps this band for a while, because he sounds absolutely fantastic. And I think for me, I think trio, piano, bass and drums is where his true calling's at. I think if he sticks with this, I think he's going to do just fine. Nothing against his big bands and projects that he's done, but I definitely think he's at his best in trio. So there you have it. Vijay Iyer, Uneasy, with Linda Mahan O and Tyshawn Sorey. Excellent. So I'm going to wrap this up now. What's your thoughts on Vijay Iyer, Uneasy? Do you enjoy it? What's your standout favourite tracks on this album? Is it Children of Flint, Combat's Breathing, Night and Day, Drummer Song, Augury, Configurations, or is it the title track, or is it Retrofit and Entrustment? We all have our favourite songs. There's no right or wrong answer. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. And I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Jazz Albums Review Series. So until next time, take care everybody and stay safe. And once again, thanks for listening.